Question 1. Who was the king who decreed that all the babies in Israel should be killed? A. Herod. B. Pharaoh. C. Caesar. D. Nebuchadnezzar. You have 7 seconds to think about it. The correct answer is A. Herod. King Herod decreed that all the babies in Israel should be killed, Matthew 2 verse 16. When Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was furious, and he gave orders to kill all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity who were 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had learned from the Magi. Question 2. What was the name of the river in which Naaman was instructed to dip himself to be healed of leprosy? A. Jordan. B. Nile. C. Euphrates. D. Tigris. The correct answer is A. Jordan. Naaman was instructed to dip himself in the Jordan River to be healed of leprosy. 2 Kings 5 verse 10. Elisha sent a messenger to say to him, "Go, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored and you will be cleansed." Question 3. What was the mother of Samuel in the Bible? A. Ruth. B. Sarah. C. Hannah. D. Esther. You have 7 seconds to answer it. The correct answer is C. Hannah. Hannah was the mother of Samuel, 1 Samuel 1 verse 20, so in the course of time Hannah became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, saying, "Because I asked the Lord for him." Question 4. What was the name of the place where Jesus was crucified? A. Bethlehem. B. Nazareth. C. Jerusalem. D. Golgotha. You have 7 seconds. The correct answer is D. Golgotha. Jesus was crucified at Golgotha, John 19 verse 17, carrying his own cross. He went out to the place of the skull, which in Aramaic is called Golgotha. Question 5. Who was the brother of Martha and Mary? A. Lazarus. B. Peter. C. John. D. Thomas. You have 7 seconds to answer. The correct answer is A. Lazarus. Lazarus was the brother of Martha and Mary, John 11 verse 1. Now a man named Lazarus was sick. He was from Bethany, the village of Mary and her sister Martha. Question 6. What was the name of the garden where Jesus was arrested? A. Eden. B. Gethsemane. C. Golgotha. D. Zion. You have 7 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B. Gethsemane. Jesus was arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane, Matthew 26 verse 36. Then Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to them, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." Question 7. Who denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed? A. Peter. B. Judas. C. Thomas. D. John. You have 7 seconds to answer. The correct answer is A. Peter. Peter denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed, Matthew 26 verse 75. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken, "Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times." And he went outside and wept bitterly. Question 8. What was the name of the mountain where Jesus was transfigured? A. Mount Olives. B. Mount Sinai. C. Mount of Tabor. D. Mount Everest. You have 7 seconds to answer. The correct answer is C. Mount Tabor. Jesus was transfigured on Mount Tabor, Matthew 17 verses 1 to 2. After 6 days Jesus took with him Peter, James, and John the brother of James, and led them up a high mountain by themselves. There he was transfigured before them. Question 9. Who was the husband of Ruth in the Bible? A. Isaac. B. Jacob. C. Boaz. D. David. You have 7 seconds. The correct answer is A. Boaz. Boaz was the husband of Ruth, Ruth 4 verse 13. So Boaz took Ruth and she became his wife. When he made love to her, the Lord enabled her to conceive, and she gave birth to a son. Question 10. What was the name of the disciple who doubted Jesus' resurrection until he saw him? A. Mark. B. Thomas. C. John. D. Andrew. You have 7 seconds. The correct answer is B. Thomas. Thomas doubted Jesus' resurrection until he saw him, John 20 verse 25, so the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands and put my finger where the nails were, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." Question 10. Who was the father of King Solomon? A. David. B. Saul. C. Solomon. D. Nathan. You have 7 seconds to answer. The correct answer is A. David. David was the father of King Solomon, 1 Chronicles 22 verse 9. But you will have a son who will be a man of peace and rest, and I will give him rest from all his enemies on every side. His name will be Solomon, and I will grant Israel peace and quiet during his reign. Thanks for watching.